Good evening, everyone. Paul Temple here from the Diamond Light Network. This is our Sunday evening sound temple, which is a sacred sound space. And this evening is dedicated to a heart healing sanctuary. And which means we're really focusing on generating. I'm going to offer a sound healing process, a sound healing piece to help us remember the great power in our hearts. That's the purpose of the Diamond Light Network, is to help us remember the light in our hearts. We call it the Diamond Light because in the Vajrayana tradition of Tibetan Buddhism, that essential light that is our pure nature is called the Vajra, or the diamond radiance. And we each have a seed of that Vajra light in our hearts that helps us remember who we really are as beings of light. And in our culture, we call this heart healing because we all are. Our hearts have been so kind of bruised and battered and abused in the world. And all of our hearts are wounded because we live in such a damaging and wounded culture and world. And it's been like this for centuries and centuries. And we're now beginning to come to a time where we can remember, through the pain, through the abuse, through the trauma, we can begin to remember that light in our hearts and to begin to heal our hearts. And we each do this individually, but as we do it individually, we are actually helping the collective, because as thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of people begin to heal their hearts, begin to awaken their hearts, we're really raising the tide of consciousness for all of humanity. And this is happening on a huge scale, and it's been actually happening for hundreds of years. But we're now in a really critical period of time where we almost need to awaken our hearts to solve the many, many challenges that have come out of this sort of dark, toxic period of human history that has been the last centuries and centuries, actually. So this offering is both for you to have a sanctuary, to return into that just luscious, warm place in our hearts, the place of love and courage and strength, and also to help remember that as we heal our hearts, we are helping awaken humanity. It's something we each and all can do. It's very simple. The heart is always there, waiting and wanting to be touched and awakened and remembered. And as we do this, as we connect into the beauty that is our hearts, and we remember that we are that beauty, it shifts our whole perspective of who we are as humans, who we are as a species on Earth, and hoping that we can make this shift, this change collectively. So when I speak of the heart, I'm not talking about the anatomical heart. Those of you who are regulars know this, but it's an important distinction that the English word heart really kind of covers three different things. There's the anatomical heart going thum, 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 thum. There is the heart chakra, which is this wheel of energy that's moving through our energy body. And then there is this seed of divine consciousness, the seed of light that actually resides in the heart chakra. It's in the center of the chest. It's also called the seat of the soul. And that is the heart that we are speaking of, that luminous Vajra diamond light nature. So on Tuesday evenings, I do a fuller instruction in the heart circuit practice, which is, I'm just going to do a quick overview of that now. But if you want to get deeper instruction in this, the heart circuit looks kind of like this image up here. That orb of light is your heart light, your diamond radiance, and it's connected to earth, sky, and the four directions. So I'll do a quick induction into that, but to start, I invite you just to bring your hands to your heart. You can close your eyes, focus on your breath. And you can visualize in the center of your chest there a great orb of light, a ball of light. We call it the pearl of light. But as it begins to glow and grow, it becomes bigger than a pearl. And you can envision that orb of light connected down through your root chakra to the heart of the earth. And then up through your crown chakra into the stars, into the heart of the galaxy, and the heart of creation. And then out horizontally from your heart to the four directions, left, right, front, back. Doesn't have to be the actual directions because we're dealing with the geometry of your energy body. So whatever direction you're facing, left, right, front, back, axes of light, extending out across the earth, connecting into the great matrix of light, the luminous grid, the crystalline grid, the web of light that has many names. And holding yourself in this architecture of your heart aglow and plugged into this universal web of life and light. Just let yourself bathe in the sound of the bowls and the chanting. They offer a vibrational transmission of your heart light. I'm going to do a practice tonight called the Heart Sutra. And it is not only a sutra, a mantra for the heart, but it is transmit the heart of the Buddhist teachings, the heart of compassion, the heart of perfect wisdom. It's called the utmost mantra, the supreme mantra that is able to relieve all suffering and distress as it helps us realize our true luminous nature. depend on the great Heart Sutra mantra, and mine is no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fear exists. Far apart from every confusing view, they dwell in the pure land of nirvana. Therefore, know that the great Heart Sutra mantra is the great transcendence mantra, is the great bright mantra which is able to relieve all suffering and distress. So proclaim the Prajna Paramantra mantra, the mantra that says, Lovely singer, Alyssa Collins. Mazatoma Sangamaya Tamasoma Yotirgamaya Rityorma Amritangamaya Om Mazatoma Sangamaya Tamasoma Yotirgamaya Rityorma Amritangamaya Om Mazatoma Sangamaya Tamasoma Amritangamaya to light, from illusion to truth, from the poisons of temporal reality to the sweet nectar of soul bliss. Darkness to light, from illusion to truth, from the poisons of temporal reality to the sweet nectar, amrita, of soul luminous bliss. Bringing your hands back up to your heart where we started. And remembering that orb of light that is your heart light, your heart center, your luminous connection, your luminous essence. You know, we ask about what is the authentic self, what is the sovereign self, and it is that luminous essence in our heart that is both of these things, authentic and sovereign. It is our soul essence that resides in the heart center. So may your heart be healed, that you may unwrap and open the beautiful lotus flower of your heart center. As we heal, we are healing not only our own hearts, but we are healing the lineages of our ancestors. We are healing for future generations. We are healing for all beings in all realms. So I thank you for joining us for this heart healing session this evening. I hope you found it of benefit. Thank you, Alyssa, for your beautiful singing with the angels. Yeah. I'll be here again on Tuesday evening, offering a fuller instruction in the heart circuit practice. If you want to keep connected, you can join our Facebook group, Diamond Light Network. We also have a website, diamondlightnetwork.com, that has more information. And I hope you will join us again soon. So, namaste, thank you, good night, good night.